big thing that happened on AEW Dynamite. It kicked it off. We'd been waiting for it all week, and it exceeded, I think, every person's expectations. Big Shaq Fu, Shaquille O'Neal put on a great performance in a pro wrestling match, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Tom, your initial thoughts on this as we dive deep into it, because I'm sure we want to talk about this a lot.
This was incredible, and here's why I think it was more incredible than I'm even giving it credit for, is Shaq in 2001 doing this match is impressive. Shaq in 2021 with the knees of a 90-year-old, the feet of a 120-year-old, elbows beat up, back beat up, all of the injuries accumulated through that long NBA career and being overweight and at his age, to then come in and do a match like that, which again, he wasn't doing crazy stuff, but he took a table spot. He took a chair shot to the back. He did a body slam. He had to get a guy up that was 200 plus pounds in Cody to powerbomb him. Like, those are impressive things for a man of his age, a man of his size. And also, he didn't have to do that. I thought this was great on so many levels.
On top of, in that powerbomb, that was a John Huber, excuse me. Huber homage. God, it was great. Now, I'm calling this the second best performance of a celebrity in a wrestling match. However, I'm calling this the best celebrity match that I've seen. Right now, individual performance, I'm giving it Pat McAfee. Right? Overall match, I'm giving this to these guys.
I'm flipping it. I'm giving best performance by a celebrity in a match to Shaq because of the things I just mentioned, his age, his injuries, and the status, right? He didn't have to do it. He's a bigger star than Pat McAfee.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But I still think Pat McAfee did the better selling. He did the moves that were by himself. He couldn't just tag out and sit on the apron. So I think I'm still going Pat McAfee as the best celebrity match. But best celebrity performance, I'm giving Shaq because of who he is.
Shaq,
in 2021.
Yeah. I mean, him, like, when he did, like, some of those moves and he's all like, he was great. And then giving Jade Cargill the spot at the end was the right call as well. And then she didn't give a shit. I mean, Shaq's over there, dead, seemingly, and she's just like, fuck it, I'm posing. I don't give a shit about this guy anymore. I got what I needed. I love that. That was great, too.
Let's
go ahead.
I was going to say, let's talk about Jade Cargill when you want. I'll let you finish your point here.
She did great, too. Again, you could tell, like, she's not, you know what I mean, well seasoned in practice at this, but I don't feel like she missed anything. She's going to be amazing if she sticks around in wrestling and works at it, because she's a powerhouse. She's built like an action figure.
Yeah. Insane.
Nothing but potential for her in anything she wants to do, probably, of course.
Yeah, she was awesome. I thought Red Velvet even did really well. This was a big spot for her. Yeah. You know, of the four, the only one that had a seasoned pedigree that they could rely on history with was Cody. The other three, this was just, hey, we're being thrown into a fucking spot that's going to be a little crazy here. So I thought all four of them did really well, but the three of them that had the lack of experience and the spotlight, I thought they did really, really well.
The lingering cliffhanger question that they discussed, but then just kind of like, it's not a big deal. Shaq disappeared. A 7 foot plus, you know what I mean? Freak of nature disappears out of the ambulance, and they're like, what happened to him? I was just here. Anyway, back to everything going on here. What happened to Shaq? You had an interesting fan theory here.
Well, so I've got a couple theories. But one, I wish there would have been some payoff, right? At the top of the next hour. We've been looking for Shaq, still no signs. Even if it's no update, just give us an update, right? Air quotes here.
Police have been called. They have a manhunt going on, a gigantic manhunt, right? Have people out with dogs looking for Shaq.
Exactly. Do something, just a little spot. So there's two theories. There's a fan theory I saw, and then there's also a theory that I have. The fan theory I saw that I don't think is going to happen, but it would still be fun. In AEW, at this point, who the fuck knows? We're doing a exploding barbed wire death match as the main event, so who the fuck knows? The theory that I saw online, the sixth man in the ladder match, is Shaq. Because
Wow.
Cody's in it, right? Why not? Why not Shaq? He did a Royal Rumble.
Dude.
Why wouldn't he do a ladder match?
Oh, hear me out. Shaq goes in. He tosses some people out. He takes, even as people are trying to pull him down, he takes 2 steps on the ladder and pulls that thing down. And then he goes on. He's like, "I'm going to take on Darby Allin. I'm on TNT. I'm the TNT champion, right?" Like,
Yeah,
that's where
I've
they
got
could go with
inside. I got inside the NBA. Now I've got AEW Dynamite.
it. I
I'm
can see him
the
beating
face
him.
of this network.
Darby Allin
Yeah.
puts up a hell of a fight. Shaq could sell for him, take a few bumps, make it look like he's got a shot. But then Shaq wins that TNT title and he takes it on TNT and he's on Sports Illustrated and he's on.
all
Oh
the
man,
Turner
all of that
Network.
could happen.
And to even go a little bit longer with that theory, who would love to be thrown off of something by Shaq? Darby
Oh,
Allin.
they'd be
That motherfucker.
instantly. So he could do it
Yeah.
the next night on Dynamite. So they would get all the fanfare, the media from like, Shaq went on this pay-per-view, won a ladder match,
Yep.
broke Cody Rhodes' neck almost in some kind of weird thing, right? And then even Sadie, he could be like, Darby Allin will come for you. He could show up the next night on Dynamite and be like, I'm owed a contract. It's in my, like, Shaq's time is money, man. I got to get to a Papa John's meeting here.
Yep.
Like, I got to go. I got the general or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever he's doing. And he could just, again, like, we could set up for the main event. Darby Allin gives it everything he's got. We come out of this being like, man, Darby Allin looked like $1 million, but Shaq was the giant who just kept swatting him away. And Shaq stands tall at the end of Dynamite with the TNT title, and everybody's like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
Shaq?
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Yeah.
the fan theory I saw. I'm not betting on that. I think Shaq's too busy to be doing all of those kind of spots and dates for AEW. But the second theory, and this is the one I came up with, the guy who took Shaq from the ambulance was Paul White. They've been wanting to do Paul White versus Shaquille O'Neal when it was Big Show versus Shaquille O'Neal
Yeah.
in the
But is
mid-2000s.
Paul White a kidnapper? I mean, is that what we're doing?
Why not?
I mean, why not?